And one day after that apparent suicide of fashion designer Kate Spade shocked the world, there is a frank conversation going on today about mental illness and suicide, with many hoping the loss of one could save countless lives. News 4's Ida Siegel on the Upper East Side in front of Spade's apartment with the latest today. Ida?
Yeah, and doctors are hoping that people take this opportunity to speak openly about mental illness. The stigma surrounding it can be paralyzing and often can prevent people from getting the help they need. It can be hard to imagine that someone so glamorous, so successful, can be suffering so much on the inside. But doctors say with suicide, there is often a link with severe depression that hasn't been treated sufficiently.
The brain is a very complex organ, but it's part of the body. And so we forget this sometimes. This is no different from diabetes or hypertension or something else where it's a treatable condition.
No one knows what was going on inside Kate Spade's head in the days and months leading up to her apparent suicide. But Brent Ledoux knows what it's like to get lost in depression.
When I was in depression, I just thought it was my weakness, that it was my fault, and that I didn't seek help because I thought I was just being weak and I wasn't being strong enough to fix my own problems.
And doctors worry after a high-profile celebrity takes her own life, people who suffer from depression may find inspiration. A recent study found that when Robin Williams died by suicide in 2014, the suicide rate nationally jumped 10% in the following 4 months.
They see this coverage and then they're led to do something that they might not have otherwise.
But some of the media attention was also helpful. According to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, calls went up by 105% in that same time period. Brent is doing much better now and wants people to know they are not alone.
At first, I didn't think that there was any hope for me to get better. But after finding the right help, the right diagnosis, that I have a better outlook on life, that things are improving, and that it does get better.
And doctors say if you know someone who is suffering, instead of simply saying, why don't you get help, you can help them find the right doctor, help them make the appointment, even go with them to that first appointment, and most importantly, make sure they understand that you are supportive the entire way through. Reporting live from the Upper East Side, Ida Siegel, News 4, New York.
And as Ida said, if you know someone who is struggling with this and you want to get help, we're going to give you the information you need right now. The number to the National Suicide Prevention Hotline on your screen, it's 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-TALK.